As the protests continue to escalate and show no signs of quelling down, we're now getting to know that over 400 Indian students have returned back home. The Ministry of External Affairs has stated that India is closely monitoring the situation and is working towards ensuring the safety of the 15,000 or so Indians currently in Bangladesh. Remember, viewers, at least 105 people have been killed in the clashes so far in the country. The Bangladesh government has announced a nationwide curfew meanwhile and has deployed the military to maintain law and order following the deadly clashes in the country. Bangladesh is witnessing a massive wave of protests that are against the Sheikh Hasina-led government's job quota system, which reserves a significant portion of the government jobs for a certain set of groups. Amongst this, the protesters are contending the 30% quota that is given to the descendants of those who helped in the liberation of Bangladesh all the way back in 1971. The protests are arguing that the system is discriminatory in nature and it favors those who are aligned with the Awami League. That's the party that was crucial in ensuring the freedom of Bangladesh. Meanwhile, Sheikh Hasina has appealed for the students in particular in order to be safe. She's also appealed for the violence to quell down and has said that there are some other elements that are taking advantage of this movement. My colleague Brian Thomas with us on the broadcast with more details. Brian, over to you.
Well, Sia, it is definitely a big protest, a big clash that is happening in Bangladesh. And as the protests escalate in Bangladesh, over good news definitely where 405 Indian students have returned home. Now, yes, Randeep Jaiswal also in a press conference stated that India is closely monitoring the situation and is working towards the safety of 15,000 Indian nationals, including the students as well. Now, yes, at least 105 people have been killed in these clashes across the country, and even the Bangladesh government has announced a nationwide curfew also and deployed the military to maintain law and order following the deadly clashes. And yes, Bangladesh is witnessing massive protest that is led by students against the Sheikh Hasina government's quota system. And even, India on Friday also described the violent protests in Bangladesh as an internal matter for Dhaka, but noted that it is closely, monitoring the situation due to the presence of 15,000 Indians in the country. And also they have given out a helpline number that is, working 24/7. And it is even Randeep Jaiswal also said in the weekly media briefing that happened yesterday that the 15,000 Indians, that includes 8,500 students, are now safe. And even to the fact, official sources have stated that the Indian High Commission in Dhaka is also coordinating with local authorities to ensure adequate security for Indian students wishing to return to India. And even yesterday at 8 p.m. also, 405 Indian students had returned to India. And the Indian High Commission also facilitated the return of 30 Nepali students as well. And yes, the India-Bangladesh border crossing at Benapol, Petrapol, Gere, Darshana, and Athaura, Gartala will remain open for students and Indian nationals to return home, as we even said by the sources.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.